This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
Y'all cannot stop me from having ATs as my top bias, and that's just that on that.
We're not trying to stop you to have ATs from your top bias. You can only have 10. So that's your list. All right. So
that's your list.
So it's June and then ATs. All right. That's it. That's list.
False.
Listen as we retell our chaotic KCON adventure. We find out Proto's X101 got caught in the act. And we fall in love with Izzy in a matter of 5 hours. Check it out.
Hello, everybody. We are Not Your Average Fangirls. Welcome to another week of K-Pop-ness. My name is Kat, and CIX is rapidly moving up my list. Thank you.
Hey, it's Cynthia, and I did not get to see ONEUS live, unfortunately, but we will talk more about that this week, and also Stan Wenwi. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. It's Tarika. Take what Kat said, but replace CIX with NCT. Thank you.
Oh. Where
Love it.
They debuted for like 3 years.
Well, everyone knows that I was an NCT anti anyway when they first debuted. I hated the whole concept. Now I love all of them, all 6,000 of them.
Yes.
The whole school.
And hello, everybody. This is Carolina. I want to say that X1 debuts next week, and I am excited. So excited.
This week we're going to start off with talking about a lot of fandom names that got announced.
Yeah, all at the same time.
TXT,
Finally!
EVERGLOW, and X1 all came out with their fandom names. For you TXT stans, aka all of us in this podcast, we are now MOAs.
Like a Samoa. I love Girl Scout cookies.
Isn't that like a museum or something?
Of Modern Art?
Yeah, okay, cool. I was like, is that like a museum? We're a whole museum of art. We're all works of art.
And EVERGLOW.
It means something. I forgot. Hold up.
Moments of alwaysness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They just made up a word. Alwaysness.
Love that. EVERGLOW stands, also everyone in this podcast. We are now forevers, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Super cute.
Mm-hmm.
It means
Forevers.
forever glow.
Forever, EVERGLOW. Being together forever.
EVERGLOW.
How many times can you say forever in that?
Forever glow.
EVERGLOW.
X1 fans, 2 of them solidly in this group, 2 others after this weekend, because I'm going to drag Cynthia down the ditch with me.
Yes. Terika, go watch Produce X101 in a day.
I'm
Thank
just gonna like watch clips of them. I can't go through that. I've seen everybody just like not make it. Like, what's the point? They're here.
They're here.
You're gonna love, but you're gonna fall in love with them, and they're doing a bunch of other projects, so it's perfect.
Is it though?
Yeah, this is the first season where like they've come out of the gate and everyone's like doing something.
Yeah, they had to,
Yeah.
man, because apparently like they cheated. So they're like, well, if we just let everyone do something, it won't be like we cheated.
Anyway, but X1's fandom's name is Want It. So it's spelled one it, but it means want it. So like want it.
Yeah, that's cute.
We want it.
Because X1 want it.
You get it because they won the thing, and also we
Yes.
want the thing. Oh, perfect. This is great.
Yes.
But I watched the live stream that they did where they talked about what it meant. Johan was the one who had this one, and I really couldn't pay attention because the boy is just so beautiful. I was just looking at his little bunny teeth the whole time.
Oh, so cute.
And then Do-hyun was like, "Oh yeah, I want it," and I was like, "Oh okay, I'ma want it, yay, okay." And that was the end of that. I'm sure I'll figure out what it means eventually. Still don't know why they chose Wannable, so maybe I'll never figure it out.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
101. I still don't understand why we were called Wannable.
Oh, I was just like, wait, did she confuse the fandom?
I did too. I was like, wait, what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They explained it, but
Yeah, I'm sure. I
do
feel
I
like.
ever understand?
No, YOLO.
Do they just like? I wonder if they just get together like 15 minutes before they have to like reveal it and be like, okay, what we gonna do? And they're like, okay, we'll go with this. All right, and then they'll just make up a
You
meaning
guys,
behind
we should
it.
come up with a fandom name. For our fans.
For our 2
Fangirls.
fans.
For our 3 listeners every week. Thank you. One of them happens to be my father.
Well, then we got
call
4.
them
Then
fangirls.
my mom.
Yeah, and another one's Terika's mom.
My parents
so-
don't even know what the hell I do, so sad.
My
Support.
mom doesn't know English. So.
So it's fine.
Hola, Cynthia's mom.
Well, we were talking about X1, and we briefly mentioned something about, cheating. Well, apparently there's been like audio recordings of the Mnet executives saying that they're what?
I'm just laughing because damn, they really got caught, yo.
I'm saying, how are you a whole ass executive of this company, but you don't know how to delete audio files or like delete your camera footage? Like, how are you gonna go into like the room with all the camera and all the audio equipment and be like, okay, this is what we're gonna make.
This shit's a secret.
It's a secret. Don't tell anybody.
Looks into the camera and winks.
It's like, listen,
Secret.
listen, everybody. If we talk low enough, the cameras won't pick it up. I think we should rank it for the 4th year in a row. What do you guys think? I think it's a good idea. Okay.
Yeah, it's just so funny because like everybody like low-key knew that produce is all rigged.
Known that produce is fucking rigged.
So that's why now there's like official recordings. I'm just like, all right, I mean, X1 is still X1, so I don't understand what y'all want to do. Like, they ain't just
like,
gonna
this whole
delete
thing
the
about
group.
them losing brand deals, I'm like, there's no fucking way. They're gonna be way too fucking popular and way too fucking powerful for ads to be like, oh no, don't sell my soju.
Yep.
Like, the fuck?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's why, like, apparently that's what they are saying, that they were supposed to do, like, ads before their debut. But I'm just like, listen, they're gonna be just like 101, okay? Like, they're gonna blow the hell up. And guess what? We get them for more than 2 years. Great.
But you know, the thing is, it's gonna be like everything else. The only reason I ever bought hype beer in my life is because Daniel was the spokesman.
Oh yeah, that was a real
Yes.
situation. We saw it in the store. We were like, should we get it? We're like, yeah, just because.
Daniel's on.
Just because Kang Daniel drinks this beer, or he models.
He
for it.
pretended.
We don't know if he drinks.
That was even
beer.
me when I was in Korea, and I saw literally, like, we were out to get Korean barbecue, and they were just like, oh, you want a drink? And I was like, no. And then I literally looked to my side, and there was a big old poster of Daniel with the beer, and I was like, you know what? Give me one of those.
Which one, a beer
He's
or
a whole
Daniel?
spokesperson for
both.
Mexican chicken over Samuel, who's a whole ass half Mexican.
Oh, I saw that. I was like, ha.
Yep. See?
Tea.
Perfect. That's how they get us. So please,
Literally.
just put X1 on everything. We'll buy it. Sadly.
They could literally put like Daniel on a pack of condoms. I could be celibate, and I'd be like, you know what? I'll find a use for these water balloons during the summer. Fuck
Water.
it.
They'll never pop.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But sadder news also has to kind of has to do with X1. MYTEEN, unfortunately.
No, my love
Yeah.
for my teen was so short, but it was so vivid.
It was. Every week, like the past
so
3 weeks,
real.
Carolina's like, I'm a whole MYTEEN stan. I love MYTEEN. MYTEEN just stands like it was.
A saga. A quick saga.
It's so sad. Me and one of my friends, Natalie, like, we got into them, and we were like in the DMs talking about them the whole time, and we're just like, oh my god, and they're doing a unit, and then what if they're gonna come out with new music? The next day they're disbanding. I was like, what just happened? We had so many
Dang.
plans.
Oh,
Sad, they're actually
We
so
had so
good.
many plans.
Carolina got ghosted, yo.
I know. I got
Dang.
hella
It's like
ghosted.
that one song.
So sad. But at least we got KCON and Juven doing a unit, and I'll watch that and react to that later because I feel like it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay, something that's not beautiful is that obviously Mama.
Protest.
Yeah, something that's not beautiful happening right now. If you are not aware, there are some political issues happening in Hong Kong and China. So yes, that is happening, and it's
If you want to know more about what's going on with Hong Kong, refer to my Twitter because I always be retweeting my boyfriend Joshua. I hope he's great. Love you.
Oh god.
because of all the issues happening between Hong Kong and China. Mama decided that they're canceling having Mama in Hong Kong and Japan because, South Korea and Japan are not in the best of, terms right now.
They're not the best of friends.
basically war is upon us everywhere.
Yep, I mean the Amazon is on fire. We have a Cheeto as a dang president, and it's like Asia's falling apart left and right. I don't know what's next. Like,
Hold up. Don't insult Cheetos like that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's so sad.
Yeah, what the fuck? Have you ever had them with limon? Hell yeah. He's an Oompa Loompa, okay?
No, we
And
like
now
them
they
too.
do what they do.
They sing songs about morals.
but anyways, so yeah, so Mama will probably just be held in South Korea. Like, we don't know. I think they're looking for other like countries to have it in. Come to the USA.
I'm about to say the U.S.,
I don't
please.
know.
Nah, because then everybody wouldn't be able to show up because all their visas wouldn't work. And so we'd have like one act. Only straight kids would show up.
It'll be Everglow because they couldn't make it to KCON. Maybe their visas will clear.
Well,
Wow, why
I'd
you gotta
go.
rub it in?
I'd go.
But somehow they're gonna be at KCON Thailand, and everyone else is too.
Yeah, like Got
I don't wanna
7.
talk about it.
Dang it.
Yeah, but we knew.
Fucking one.
Okay, but like Bam Bam is like the prince of
I'm about to say,
Thailand.
but we
so
knew.
like that one
Well,
makes
yeah,
sense.
you're right. Got 7 owns Thailand, so you're right.
Exactly. Like they get
Don't get
a
carried
whole
away,
president.
Carolina. Bam Bam owns Thailand. It's not the whole.
It's not
I'm just saying. It's gonna be another Got 7 concert. It's not KCON.
Love that for us.
Yeah.
It's got con.
Well, talking about Got 7, they actually had to postpone their Hong Kong concert because of all the situations going on right there. And also Jackson had to cancel his 88 Rising performance.
Y nos dejó
which we were-
plantado, okay?
Yep. They just left us there the day before. Hey, Jackson's not gonna make it, but have fun at the festival. Excuse me.
Basically.
It's okay.
I
at
came
least
here
everybody
just
saw
for Jackson.
Gavin. So that was a plus.
Wait,
right.
wasn't it the day of?
Yeah, but
The day before.
Oh, was it?
the day before.
That whole weekend like blended in together.
Honestly, KCON was just a crazy weekend, okay? It was like 4 days. I felt like I was at KCON for 15 years.
It really was.
It was a long weekend.
Like on Sunday, I literally turned to Kat and Tarika was like, "Yo, I feel like I've been here like years."
It really did feel like a long KCON, and I don't know why. I guess because they added that extra convention day. I don't know.
Or maybe it's because it was from hell and cursed. That's why.
I mean,
And the
it
thing
was-
is, we weren't there a lot. we were like, I know, super late, and like left hella early. We like did not stay long, so I don't understand how it felt like we were there
We just-
forever. Because we,
Yeah, I don't
first
understand
day
either.
We showed up at like 6, right? As they were.
Man.
Anyway, let's talk about KCON. Let's talk about KCON.
Yeah, this KCON was like weird because like we're so used to getting to KCON early and doing things, and this year we were like too lax. We were like too relaxed. Mostly because we were all just dead tired and wanted to just sleep for another 30 minutes.
But also too, well, I was up at 5 o'clock every morning, but
Yeah, okay, natural body clock, Tarika. We get it. Okay.
Yeah,
but I
we
think
get
we were
it.
so tired because we actually like worked. Like usually we go to KCON and we
Right.
like we get up early and like we go and we walk around and we get free samples and we go flirt with the boys at the 8mm booth and then we go to the K Street and we
this year.
yeah, we eat and then we flirt at people at the different K Street booths and then like
Yeah.
that's it. But we actually like did things. So that's what
This year we had like duties. We had to like film like 15 videos in 2 hours.
Yeah.
we had to like figure out how to do anything. Oh, in the middle of it all, have to charge the camera. Okay, we can't do nothing for the next 3 hours. 15 minutes later, we all get sick.
I was dying.
And then 3 days before, we died and came back alive. Like, I don't understand. And like everything happened.
I don't even think that I was like physically exhausted. I was like mentally just like fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was like reverse. I was physically exhausted, and my mind was like, "Yes, bitch, let's go." But my body's like, "No, bitch, you can't."
It was weird, yeah. Like this KCON was weird, especially when you had all the issues with like the visas and the groups.
I need
and
to
all
talk
that,
about
which
this, all right?
sucked.
I need to talk about this. Okay, so imagine this, okay, guys? Here, story time with Cynthia. Hello.
That's Cynthia, by the way.
Hi. So imagine this, okay? This is my first ever KCON that I have ever attended. I am sitting at the airport minding my business. waiting to board my flight to see my friends and see everybody I've always wanted to see. And I'm lit, all right? I'm lit. And then I see a tweet from KCON, and they say, hey, just so you know, ONEUS is having visa problems, so they won't be at the rookie stage, which is Friday. But don't worry, all right? They're trying to get it fixed for Saturday.
Lies.
Exactly. And so I'm like, oh no, but I'm hopeful. I'm like, no, you know what? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna work out. So I hop on my flight.
To LAX with her dream and her cardigan.
Oh
Wow,
my
I was just about to say that. Wow.
And then I go to a BTS exhibition. I go on a date and I have a good time. I'm having
A whole ass date.
yeah.
She didn't get home till 3 a.m.
Exactly. And so I'm having a good time, you know, everything's fine. I wake up hella early. It's like 6 a.m. Terika's up.
Cat's up.
And Tarika just goes, hey, so, and then I immediately knew before she even finished talking, I was like, when this isn't coming, are they? And she's like, no. And I'm just like about to burst into tears. And I'm like, no. The whole, like, the biggest reason why I'm here. And they didn't come, but it's okay, because you know what? They had their signatures, and I bought their album. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. Anyway. Yep.
But
Now they're
better
about to go on
news-
tour.
Yeah, but better news, My Music Taste just sent out the big mass emails about the ONEUS tours updates. So you're gonna see them, and you're gonna meet them. You're gonna meet Youngju,
And guess what?
and you're gonna give him the bracelet, and he's gonna love it.
It's gonna be a whole ass.
And you're gonna be
fan site.
a my
Amazing.
name. You're gonna be your name, like the moment, like when he sees
Yeah.
you and you see him, and you put the bracelet on him, even though it's impossible to open Pandora. And you're gonna
Get it together.
They don't
And you're
want you
gonna-
to open the box.
No, it's
no,
'cause
the actual.
Thank you, Carolina.
I got that now. But it's because I wanted to I wanted to wear the bracelet, you know, because he wasn't there, so I was gonna wear it in his name, and then me and Kat couldn't open it.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? This is like childproof.
And
And it's Cynthia's fault because she got extra safety things so it wouldn't fall off of him when he's on stage, which is obviously smart. But at the same time, this man's gonna have to shower with it. He's not gonna know how to get it off. He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
He's gonna think it's something like she curves, like she put some voodoo on it, and now it's like she's tracking his movements. He can't
No,
get
he
it
can't.
off.
He's gonna
Take it
love
off.
it. He's gonna be like, yo, that's hot.
yo, I legit
I
legit just cried, but I'm happy because of the fan signing that's gonna happen, and catch me there.
the fan.
Yes, I'm gonna be there, and it's gonna be great. So you know what? A silver lining, and this is God's way of being like, you dumb bitch, learn some Korean already.
Nah, you don't need that. Me and Carolina went in blind. It was a great time.
We did. We made it through.
It was a great time.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh my gosh, I get to see them all too. Oh, I'm so excited. I get to tell Cheon that I love his brother.
I love his brother.
Like, I love you and I see you as a son, but like your brother, that's like your twin brother. Yeah, no, he could get it.
Wow. Tell my mans I love him. I will
You
be
got
there
like
to-
5 men. You don't
mood.
even know. You got like 5 men's in this.
What else happened at KCON?
Well,
My
we
KCON was
filmed-
great. I got
Yeah,
to see
same.
ATs. I got
Yep.
to see Woong. I was living my best. I got
She
to
said
see
Woong?
Lil Kate.
Yes,
was living my
this is
best
exactly what I wanted to talk about. So Saturday, night one, the concert. Well, we should talk about the rookie stage because the rookie stage was great. They did.
Oh, so
They
good.
stole our entire idea, KCON did, and did a rookie stage.
Literally, just so you guys know, we submitted a whole plan.
A whole
about-
proposal that is exactly what they did at
And
KCON
we sent it to them.
for the first time this year after we sent them the proposal about doing something like this the first time this year.
Ours is a little
Anyway,
cooler, though.
I'm
Ours
not
is a little
saying they
cooler.
stole the idea. I'm just saying it's a really weird coincidence that we sent in a proposal about this exact same stage, and then the same year there's a stage exactly like that when Cynthia did a whole fucking PowerPoint presentation, put out a spreadsheet
I'm wondering
and everything.
if they have a disclaimer at the bottom that says any idea you submit becomes ours.
It is, yeah.
It might. I'm
They
not
probably
sure.
do, but still, I would just like to put it out there. Our idea. our
But
concept.
they didn't do it quite the way we wanted them to, which was like a fail on their part. Because we were like, you should have a rookie stage where like it's a rookies and they do all this stuff and they play games and they like perform their songs, but they collab with the other rookies. They forgot like the best part of the whole situation.
Literally.
Yeah, they forgot exactly.
Literally. But
Not only that, but also Luna deserved better.
Oh.
They made them do all the harder like steps, and then they were just like, for the boys, they're just like, whatever, don't do the harder
just do
step.
what you
I'm
want.
like,
And
also,
are you going to say about the misspelling thing?
yeah. Oh no, it wasn't a misspelling. It was spelled correctly. It's just the hosts were dumb fucks and
They
said
didn't
the wrong
understand the
thing.
terminology.
Yeah. And also
Yep.
get better people to host things.
Like us.
AKA
We're
us.
available.
I mean, I don't mind Danny and Kevin, like whatever, but the chemistry just was not there for me. It wasn't. Now, if you had Soju, because Soju,
see, Soju. Okay, listen, because let's talk about me and Kat went to Club KCON just cause, and Soju made that whole night the best. Soju made that whole thing
killed that
like
shit.
the best thing I had ever experienced. Okay,
She came out and danced to Hannah Montana. Just
and that just solidified it. I was just like, this is it. This is the best moment of my life right now.
yep.
But I feel like if Soju would have done the rookie stage as a host, then that bitch would have been lit, okay? Like,
Oh, I have something to say as well. So, just so you guys know, I had the worst migraine of my entire life that whole day. And I was sitting on the floor because I could not deal with anything. But the moment that ATs came on, bitch, like something just took over my soul. And I was screaming at the top of my lungs and jumping up and down. And as soon as I got off the stage, I collapsed back on the floor.
And then Luna performed Fire, and then she lost her mind again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I came back to life.
yes.
The best part was when ATs came out to perform. She was chilling. She was on the floor with our friends. They were just like, oh yeah, whatever. It wasn't just when ATs came out. It was specifically when Hung Jung's part came on, and all you heard was Cynthia go, "Oh my God, that's my man!" And literally everyone turned around because they were like, first of all, where did this bitch come from? Where has she been all night? Second of all, why are you so loud? Third of all, you're too hot. Shut up. He's gonna love you. That's also my man. You need to stop. And then fourth of all, I was like, bitch, can you back off my best friend, please? Like, Jesus.
I feel like that's people's general reaction when they hear us. Like, why are they so loud? Like, why is this so extra for no reason?
Erica too, though. As soon as like when Mingy's part came on, she was like,
Ooh. But I feel that though, because me too, when Mingy did anything, I was just like, oh! Like,
Me with
You can't see me right now, but I'm rolling my eyes aggressively.
I felt
also,
it all
we
the way
are
here.
the annoying house loud people because there was these two like girls in front of us, and when me and Terica went off for AB6, they like moved forward.
They really did. They hated us. Same as like when we were at Stray Kids too. Like the
yeah.
ET lady was like shook, like she was terrified. I was like, oh.
I unfortunately did not get to see the Saturday night concert because again, cursed. But I will say that at the rookie stage, like ATs, wow, I was so shook. The way that they own the stage. They come on like this is like their one and only performance that they're ever gonna do in their entire life. But every performance, it was so mesmerizing to see them live. Even if it was like a short set, I was like, damn, yo, like they breathe the performance, and I love that.
They're
And
great.
it was crazy because before they came on, me and Terica were like, because me and Terica like to do this thing where we guess things and then we see if our psychic abilities like tingle into the universe. So me and Terica were like, ooh, what songs are they going to perform? Me and Terica were both like, well, they're going to do Pirate King because that's a crowd
Obviously.
pleaser. It's going to be Pirate King. And then she was like, I wonder the other one. I was like, Illusion. And then Terica was like, no, they'll probably perform that at the concert tomorrow night. And I was like, oh, maybe. What did they fucking perform? Pirate King and Illusion. And I was like, wow, two of my favorite songs. Incredible. Amazing.
I was hoping they would do Illusion for the concert, and that for the rookie stage they would do Pirate King and Aurora, but I was gypped, and it's fine.
It's okay because I was also gypped because Aurora is literally my favorite AT song, and I didn't see it on the rookie stage or on the KCON stage. So I was.
But that KCON stage that the ATs did though was insane. They opened up with
Very
a
good.
cover of
B.
Block B. and it was insane. Like, I was not expecting it. So I remember when they came out, I was losing my shit. I was like, what the hell? And the suits that they were wearing. Ooh, boy.
Oh, girl, them velvet suits up close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Terica was in the pit, y'all, for KCON Night 1.
And she had the time of her life, because let me tell you,
I did.
I saw her videos. Wow.
Yeah.
But I would just also like to say the Saturday concert was great. First of all, AB6, who allowed them to wear those T-shirts or those shirts that like were showing a lot. So any type of movement, I just got like skin. Like, it wasn't even like
everywhere.
A little bit. It was like, especially Wong, like he had like a slit in the side, and then it was like half draped, and like every time he moved, he did like a flip, and I saw like his whole. I was just like, like there was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot to.
I was so shook I couldn't even record it. Like, I didn't even film it, and I just hate myself every day for it. And nobody else got it. I was just let down all around. I'm disappointed myself.
It was 11 all over again.
11.
Also Saturday, Luna, my girl,
so good.
My girl.
Saturday also.
Friday night at the rookie stage, though, Carolina was like full on twerking to Luna.
She was like,
listen. I remember we were in line to get a drink, and all of a sudden we were just like, "Oh, who's gonna come out?" And it was like Luna. I dipped out of that line and went into the
ran
crowd.
into the crowd. I was like, "Oh, well, there goes Carolina."
And then there goes Kat and Terica when ATs came on.
Yeah, that was it for me. I was like, "Gotta go." But yeah, so Saturday night, Luna was great. Momoland is like, it's one of those things where I don't hardcore stand Momoland, but when I see them, I'm like, okay, you guys cute.
Yeah, you enjoy them as they're on stage. You're like, you know what? Okay.
AB6.
Yeah. Whoa!
AB6 was great. Who else was newest?
Oh my God.
Was Saturday.
Okay.
We saw Love Paint live, everyone.
Yes, I just have to. I have to go through this real quick because when Newest came out, I remember like maybe like last week or 2 weeks ago, I was like, I hope they perform something from their Love Paint or whatever, and we were just like, oh, probably not, just the new stuff.
Yeah, we'll
so,
never
okay,
hear it. That's what we were like. We'll
yeah.
Never hear
Now we get there, and all of a sudden, they start doing Love Paint. And the first thing I thought about literally was Terica. I was just like, oh, this the song that made us get into New East. And then all of a sudden, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm literally seeing Love Paint right now. This was not expected. Yeah. I had no idea. Like, they shook me to my core doing that. But New East getting what they deserve, man.
Literally.
Yes.
First of all, you have to understand the chills that I got when I saw all 5 members of Newest on stage together for the first time. Like, my fucking, like, all the hairs in my body were, like, standing up. Everyone was, like, loud as hell. There were so many Newest light sticks, and I was just like, oh my God, this is incredible. And they started with Deja Vu, which has never been performed with 5 members. But they did it with the 5 members, and then I was like, oh, my God. And then they were talking whatever. It was all cute, blah, 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 blah. And then Minhyun said something, but the subtitles didn't catch up until later. So they were getting in position for Love Paint. And then I'm looking at the subtitles, and it says, now we're performing Love Paint. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, Carolina. She was like, well, I was like, Love Paint. And then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, and then I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I literally started to cry in the middle of KCON. And yeah, they were singing Love Paint, and Backho with his vocals, and Carolina screaming Backho next to me, and then they did Bet, and I was just like, wow.
Their whole set was just so good. I'm so happy.
And then SF9 is just...
They were doing the most, honestly. SF9 was just doing the most.
When I saw SF9, I'm like, wow, I've actually seen SF9 so many times.
Facts.
I've seen SF9, I think, like 4 or 5 times I've seen SF9.
Because you went to, like, their show. Like, you went to their concert.
I went to their shows, yeah.
I've just seen them 8 billion times at KCON.
Same.
Yeah, so it's wild. Like, and when I see them, I'm like, damn, they're so fucking good live. And then I'm like, I should see them more often. And then I'm like, wait, I do. I see them literally like once a year.
Every year. Like, oh, hey.
We love an SF9. And then Sunday, I did not attend the concert, but we went to the show, like the convention, and we saw Stray Kids at the KCON stage thingy, and they were so adorable. Hyunbin, me and Terika's love. Looking great. Bangchan being a disrespectful son of a bitch.
Oh my God. But the concert Sunday night, so Cynthia came with, and she finally saw 17, so that was cool.
Hold up. You can't just breeze over that. Thank you.
Well, I was waiting for you to comment, so.
All right. So, you know how I said that my KCON was cursed? All right. So, another curse I have is that every time I'm about to see 17, like on tour or anywhere really, I can't go. But finally, I get to see 17 live. Not only that, but I got to see highlights.
Yes!
When I saw that it was the performance unit, and then we look up on the stage, on the screen, and it said performance unit. And then we're like, highlight. Me and Carolina lost our fucking minds.
Yo, I was so hyped.
It was exactly. I never in a million years thought I would be able to see this live, but here I was. Oh no! And then hold up, backtrack. Okay, so the MCs at first were Hoshi and Vernon, and wow, damn, I was not expecting that. Vernon.
Yeah, Vernon.
Pull up on your wax with them activity.
Yo, we can't just
Sorry,
say
that's a natural reaction. Dead ass every time I hear his.
The thing is that at KCON, when it was like, oh yeah, Vernon, both of us were just like, Vernon. Like,
Vernon.
Vernon.
He looks really good, and also can their makeup artist ever color match Hoshi correctly. But anyway, that's not here or there. Later, it was Joshua and the Scoops, and if you don't know, I love me some Scoops. Okay, Scoops. And I saw him come out, and oh my God, I lost my mind. And he was just emceeing, and I was just screaming. The people in front of me definitely knew who my favorite was, because every 2 seconds I would yell. I lost my voice, by the way. I would yell, Scoops, at the top of my lungs. I needed to make sure that my man knew that he was fully supported. And then also all of them, they look so good. Kwon, I see you, Kwon. Oh, he looks so good. They all look so good, and it was just mesmerizing to see their like choreography live in the flesh, bitch. I can't believe it. They're so in sync, and like I knew that they're in sync because videos, and I have eyes, but seeing it live, wow. Also, and flying, oh my God.
Yo,
they were so good.
And flying was so good. Like, it was insane. So they opened up and did like a medley of covers of like the artists that were performing that night, like their songs. Aww. And then not only that, but then when it was like their set, they did a whole ass like Queen like medley, like Queen covers, and it was beautiful. Oh, cool. It was so cool. And even before that, so when they opened the show, it was Flying and Stray Kids, to be specific, Sriracha.
Oh yeah, they came on stage too. I never thought I would see that live either. I was like,
so they came out and spit fire, and it was insane. And then Flying shows up, and we were just like, what? And it was like a whole like rock, like heavy rock, like it was just like headbanging and like crazy. It was so cool. Like, it was so cool. It was like a combo that I was not expecting. So the fact, but people were going crazy for Stray Kids. Like that whole 100%. Venue, Stray Kids like would be mentioned, and it would be like, wah! Like people would be losing their minds over it. And I literally,
Stray Kids were lit as hell.
Yeah,
like, yes.
And I just want to say, like, the whole time, me and Cynthia were just like, Bangchan, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Oh yeah, he looks so good. I hate it. I'm like, can you not?
The whole time we're just like, why is he so hot? Why does he look so hot? I am mad that he is this hot. Like, it was ugh.
And also, ITZY, damn, yo.
ITZY.
Wow.
It was like cool seeing all these people that like obviously like, you're seeing for the first time perform, and then even Fromis 9, like their set was really cute. and people again just wilding out as well. So it was a good show. Like I don't have like anything bad to say about it. Like 17. Okay, so at the end, so 17 closed Sunday, and they do this thing with Aju Nice where they're just like, yeah,
Oh my
Aju
God.
Nice, and then it ends, and everybody's just like, yeah, oh, that was so good. And then they would try like pretend that they're leaving the stage, and then they'll be like, oh, Aju Nice, and they would like come back and do it again. And it's the same thing that they did last year, but they just did it. They did it like 3 to 4 times, and every time they would do it, Cynthia would like, it would end, and Cynthia would be like, oh, okay, that's over, and then they would start and back up, and she would just scream and like was just like, what the hell is going on? It was great.
Because I didn't know. Again, it was my first KCON, so
Yeah.
I didn't know that they did that. And can I just for a second, like my man Kwon out here, like he is committed. He literally during one of those, he literally walked off the goddamn stage, and then he came running back.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, okay, they're like for real leaving, because they were leaving off like, and Kwon was like walking off the stage, and then he realized like, oh, they're gonna like, oh wait, they're gonna do like the goodbye thing, and then he came rushing back because he thought that he was gonna like miss the ending. Supposedly, no, they did it again, and I don't know if I explained that correctly and how he did it, but it was just really funny, and I admire his commitment to his craft.
Oh, little sugar cookie. He's so cute.
I love Kwon, and he is so hot. Excuse me.
Wow, that's so awkward for me.
Same.
He's so cute.
I've always
That's
thought
just
he was
my little
attractive.
baby.
He's like a little
Wow.
sugar cookie.
He's
Is that what you call him, Terica?
Yeah.
I love sugar cookies.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Wow. So, but overall, like our KCON was just wild, but I feel like we still had a really good time, but at the same time, it was chaotic.
Also, I put this in my survey that I took, but I'm just gonna, just in case by chance some KCON people hear this, please have your tickets like on separate days. There is really no need to have 15 different links on the same day at the same hour. It gives people more chances to ticket, because if they're just like, oh crap, I didn't get a Saturday ticket, but you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and try for combo. But you can't do that when it's all at the same time, because by the time you give up on your whatever ticket you're looking for and decide to switch to another day, those are all sold out too. So what I'm suggesting is single Saturday tickets go on sale Thursday, single Sunday tickets go on sale Friday, combo tickets go on sale Saturday. Thank you for coming.
And then by Sunday, everything's already on sale. Boom.
Exactly. I'm just like, this doesn't make sense, because you're like tweeting out 18 different links, and I'm just like, but what if like I'm trying to help a friend, but I'm trying to get myself just a combo ticket, but my friend only wants a single Sunday ticket? How am I gonna help or get my own ticket if I have to go back and forth between links? Like, no.
Or you know, when you're trying to buy a single day for a specific day, and then it keeps refreshing and taking you to a different day, and then you buy it, and then you don't realize it until the day of the concert, and then you're just screwed.
Yeah, exactly. I put that in my own survey. I got you. On that survey, when they said, what do we do wrong? I went in.
Thank you, Terica. In case you didn't put 2 and 2 together, that's what happened to my dumbass. But that's still KCON's kind of fault. Partially mine, because I'm stupid. But I was in a rush, okay? I was freaking out. Again, first KCON, I was like, oh my God, I need to buy this ticket right now.
All in all, KCON was a fun experience. We have a lot of great content
Woo!
on our YouTube channel, so be ready for that.
Yes.
Yeah, it was so amazing to meet all different kind of like K-pop fans. It was so interesting.
That was really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
We're gonna get into comebacks. We narrowed it down to a few for the week. For the past 2 weeks, because we did take a week off for KCON. The first one we're gonna talk about is Kwon Hyunbin. I don't know how to say his stage name. VIINI.
I think it's
VIINI?
VIINI. I mean,
VIINI.
unless he wants to call himself VIINI.
You never know.
I'm thinking Roman numerals though. So 5.
No.
No.
That's our hopeful.
That's not how it
VIINI.
works. It's just VIINI.
Said
VIINI.
VIINI.
VIINI or VIINI. That's all he getting.
Vienna sausage. Okay. Anyway.
He debuted. He's the last member of JBJ to debut after, the disbandment. Genie is the name of the song.
Yes.
It's good. It's a bopper.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I dig it. But my favorite part is like how he's like trying to be all sultry and like, hey, girl. But then like randomly in the middle of the music video, him and the girl like swinging hands like school children in the park.
Yep.
Like they're just like swirling in a circle. And I was like, wait, what?
And there's one part that he tries to be all sexy, but you can tell that he wants to laugh. So you can tell, like, so I'm just like, wow. So you can't even try to be sexy. You can still see your dorkiness. Great.
That's Hyunbin's whole aesthetic, though. Like,
Yeah.
he is
Facts.
not. He's a model, and he's supposed to be like sultry and sexy, but he's such a dork.
And clumsy and like all over the place.
So goofy.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
So goofy.
So for me, like the song, it gave me, I really like the trap beats in it, and I think it suits him. The song itself was not my cup of tea. I was just like, all right, like it's all right. It didn't really like, it wasn't like when, like, for example, like Donhan debuted or when JBJ 95, like the song didn't like impact.
We heard about JBJ 95, aka Caroline.
I'm just saying.
She like I like how she just talked about her biases. It's not like when my biases debuted, but like it's fine. Like literally, that's what we got
I
there.
didn't mean it that way, but it was like, you know, when you hear a
No,
song,
you did, though.
when you hear a song, you're like, oh heck yeah, I'm gonna listen to this again. I didn't feel that with
She
this
didn't
song.
mention any other members of JBJ, like a whole rotation. Like, he didn't exist.
He didn't exist, but it's okay because he exists in my heart. That's
Listen.
all that matters.
Things happen. I was just naming names. Okay.
Sure you were.
Disque.
But besides
I'm
that,
surprised she didn't say when Kenta debuted.
besides that, I read that apparently the concept is like he's a goblin and wants to make everything like happen for his lover, and I was just like, all right, cue the goblin music in the background.
The Korean version of the Goblin like throws me every time. I have to think about it because when I think of Goblin, I think of like
The nasty ass. Yeah.
yeah, like
Under the bridge, like you gotta cross.
yeah, with like long like fingernails and toenails and like I don't know.
Love
Like,
love
I'm
that.
just like, oh, okay.
And Korea is something completely different.
Yeah, and Korea is like a fine ass man. I mean, I support it.
I'll never forget the season of Produce when they announced Dongwook as the fucking MC and he walked out to that song. I was
Yes.
like, oh, you guys like this.
For
There
everything.
was no other way. If they didn't do it that way, then what was the point?
Yep, they would have missed a whole ass good
And all the
ass
trainees
opportunity.
made jokes for the entirety of the season.
The
Yeah.
entire time.
Jin Hyuk was like, have you come to take me? I was like, I'm dead. Dongwook was like, no, I quit that job. It's like, you're right.
Iconic.
We love a Grim Reaper.
I know, iconic.
The next comeback we are gonna talk about is my boys, the boys. They came back with DDD, which stands for Dance, Dance, Dance.
Duh.
A boppery bopper bop 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 bop.
It's so good.
Okay.
And it has Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, like I like their music, but like I don't know what it is. Like I haven't like gotten into them, but I like their music. It's weird.
No, I'm the same.
Anyway.
I bop to them all the time. But and they're so funny. But I'm just like,
Yeah,
cool.
you're
Like I never super get into them for some reason.
Well, you guys, I would just like to tell y'all, for Cynthia, Terica, and Carolina, that I looked in Webster's dictionary of all the languages, and in no language does the boys mean bed, so y'all need to stop sleeping on them.
Oh
and
my
get
God.
it together.
I think it's the name. I think that every time I hear the boys, I automatically assume they're like 12.
We got the
Well,
boys
then-
in motion. That's the first I think.
I would say I
of.
just think of That's So Racist. Boys. We got the
So
boys
get
in
it
motion.
together, okay? Become a bee. Okay, we're called the bees, so become a bee.
The bee.
Like
Yeah.
a bee? Like a bumblebee?
No,
Like a
the
bee?
letter B.
The letter B.
The bee.
Oh, this is like beans, like the food.
Our statement of like what are idols thinking when they pick their fandom name comes back to this. Like what?
Yeah, we'll just go with
We're called
bee.
the
That's
bee.
cool.
Yep.
But anyway, not only is the title track a banger, the music video amazing,
It's creepy.
visuals,
So
I'm
good.
terrified.
serving looks. The bunny hat was giving me Donnie Darko vibes. I was like, this is a little bit sketchy, but I like the Alice in Wonderland theme they were going for.
Yes.
Why didn't
But
they
the
make
bunny was a
bunny
little
cute,
bit too much. They could have had a real bunny. They didn't have to have a man in a bunny suit.
Or a cute bunny, like a man in a cute bunny mask, like not a terrifying 6'5" bunny that like disappears behind trees. Like that's
like a Donnie Darko bunny. It's weird.
Yeah, I know. That's Donnie Darko scared me.
I love that movie,
It's just terrifying.
But I would just like to say that visually beautiful. All of them look great. My man Sungwoo, his verse, amazing. Yes, Kevin looked great. This comeback. Jacob is a whole ass silver man. Wow, with his little streaks.
Oh
Eric
my
looking
God.
like a Cali boy. I was here for everything. Okay, Joohyun like looking good. Hakyeon looking great. Like all of them. Okay,
And I love
like 3 names ago.
and like music wise, like it was just so like the dancey vibe of it, and it was just so much fun. Even like listening to the song is so much fun.
But yes, I would also like to say the entire album is incredible. Like the harmonies, everything. And in DDD, the dance break. Okay, we gonna talk about it
The
because
dance moves are
Q
so good.
came through. Q came through
Yeah,
with
I
his
know
little
that
fire
one.
Cheeto red hair. I love him.
Yeah, he was so cute. I know that
And
one.
I was just like, you know what? I love being a bee. Like I am the bee. I love being a bee. Okay. But I wonder if Kevin low-key chose that because like Beyonce. Beehive, you know, he obsessed with Beyonce and shit.
Beyonce.
Yo, Kevin is my spirit animal. I love that boy. Gaga!
Yo, but I wonder too, like when I saw that the song was called DDD, all I could think about was that one line that is like Target. Like I don't like, I was just like, why is this called this? And then they were like, oh, dance. I was like, all right, okay, I got it. Like I thought they were about to be like okay.
Oh my god.
We love the boys in this. Well, in my household, they don't stand the boys yet, but
Half of your household.
We like
Slowly.
we like stand, but we just don't stand.
slowly but surely, I'm gonna pull them into this hole. And
Nah,
they
I got
ain't
too
gonna
much
come
going
out.
on. I got way too much going on.
You gonna
right
have
now.
way more going on. You gonna have a lot
Oh my god. More.
going. The next comeback we're gonna talk about is Up Tension.
Yes. Oh my god.
Your Gravity.
All right. I just want to say that I like this better than their last comeback. I love the videography of it and the movement of the camera, because the camera kept moving like in circles and like going everywhere, and it like made me get more into the music video. So I really appreciated that. That was really dope. I like the stairs that they used. That it was like all over the place, like what's that called? Like a maze type thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It reminds me of that house that doesn't have any like exits.
Yeah, and it was just like stairs going to nowhere and things like that, and that was really dope as well. And the song itself, it's a bop. Like I'm still jamming to the song after listening to it.
Dumb question, because you know, did they lose members?
So 2 members are not in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I counted them like 3 times, and I thought maybe I was just dumb. Because
So,
I know I was dumb last time because I asked how many members and everyone went silent. And I was
So
was just-
Woosuck,
okay.
Woosuck, who is in Up Tension, is debuting with X1, and then Jinhyuk, who is also in Produce 101. The overlapping of Produce ending and them preparing for their comeback was really close to each other, so he wasn't able to participate in the comeback. So
that one guy from X1 is in a. Oh.
yeah. But yes, I'm really excited. I really like this comeback a lot. The coloring was super pretty with the blue and the muted yellow. I love the colors together, and like they just looked great, and the choreo was amazing. I was like living for all of it. I was like, yes. And I first got into Up Tension when they came out with Attention, which I'm pretty sure was their debut song. And I fuck with Up Tension's music. I really did, but I never like dove into them. And I had so many friends who were like hardcore Up Tension fans. And so I was like, wow, I fucked up, man.
That's what I said. Remember when
be like
when
that
we
sometimes.
first started watching, when Produce X101 started, and they too showed up, and I saw that episode. I still remember saying it in one of the podcasts. I was just like, the moment they showed up and performed, I knew I had done fucked up by not standing Up Tension.
Literally.
And now here I am, but I'm loving every single minute of it now because their music is so good.
The next comeback we're going to talk about is Weki Meki. They came back with Tiki Taki, 99%.
Tiki Taka. First of all, this song feels like K-pop merch with Coachella. And, yep.
That's literally what I said. I
Literally
said
what
this is like Coachella.
And then they also made like being in a ball pit way more glamorous than it really is because again,
You be struggling.
we
You
were
be
struggling being in that one at KCON.
Carolina was drowning. Literally drowning.
God.
This dumb bitch.
It was insane. I tripped on, like, I literally stood up and, like, my foot just slip, fall. Into the ball pit I go. So,
Oh my God.
I wish there was
We should
video.
totally put a picture up. Like, for the YouTube link, that should be the background picture. Just Carolina drowning in the ball pit.
Oh my God. But,
That shit was so funny. Carolina was just like, bloop, bloop, bloop.
yep, just bloop bloop everywhere.
Ew, it sounds like you're pooping everywhere. Just bloop bloop everywhere.
Okay, but besides that, the song was really, like, cute and upbeat, very bright, and at the same time, I was just like, are these girls, like, are they, like, it's like girls' night out and they're about to get drunk? Because that's what it looks like.
They had
Oh,
there was
yeah,
a
they
lot of
pre-gaming.
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also thought it was like I was going to say something else. A Charlie's Angels vibe, because at the beginning they had the, like, recording and it was like, Weki Meki, your mission today. So I was like, oh, are they going to do like Charlie's Angels? But that's not the direction they went in.
No, they just went.
I thought that too.
They just went as drunk girls at Coachella having
I
fun.
love that aesthetics. Like, yes, please keep doing this. I love how that girl picked up the speaker like she was gonna smash it, and I was like, "Ooh, do it!" But then she did it.
But then she did it.
She was just like, better not, then we won't have music in Coachella.
In Coachella.
Coachella.
The way you say things, Carolina, just.
It's great. It's like part of
do you
your
do that
charm.
on purpose?
Is that not how you say it?
No.
How the hell you say Coachella?
Coachella.
Anyway.
Weki Meki, it's a boppy boppy. Okay.
It's cute. It's like it's so funny because like all these groups are giving us like super super hardcore summer like blazing sun at the
In
pool
August.
vibes. And I'm like ready for fall. I'm like it's almost September. Like I need pea coats and like sweater dresses. I don't need mimosas at the pool. I'm over it now.
I mean,
Sweater dresses.
I'm
But you live in
always
Texas.
I'm always down for mimosas at the pool, so there's that.
That's why I'm over it because I live in Texas and we've been like under heat advisory for 4 weeks now, and I just can't live like this anymore.
Everglow.
Yes!
With EVERGLOW Adios.
This was a complete shock to me.
Listen, okay, so all four of us were in the airport when this came out. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, Everglow.
After
came
4
back.
days of
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Everglow came back.
Yep.
Cynthia, let's watch this in the middle of the airport. We thought it'd be a good idea.
No.
And so me and her turned this on, and we're like, oh, this is good. We're bopping. And then the chorus comes on. It's like, I was like, okay. Okay.
So me, Tarek and I were at the airport too. We did record a reaction. It's gonna be up on our YouTube channel. We look like poo poo. Okay,
We really do. But it was like 5 a.m. We hadn't slept. Like it was a rough
For
time
4
in our
days.
lives.
So we haven't slept for 4 days.
Yep. So
Like,
yeah.
you think we're kidding, but we're not.
No, it's horrible angle, but it's so good because we were so shook watching this. Like
Literally saying.
the beat dropped, and I was like, oh, "Where's the Steve Aoki remix? Let's go!" Like I was ready. I was
They're
ready.
so good. I feel so gypped. Like they weren't even a part of the LA lineup, but I still feel gypped for KCON New York because they couldn't come for visas. Like
I also feel
know.
gypped because of all the visa. All the visa issues just ruined my life. But it's
so
fine.
back to my KCON survey. I definitely put them under artists that I want to see. So make it happen.
Yeah, because let me tell you, this concept for them works so well. Like the whole time, I literally was just like, "This is like bad bitches only club. This is like boss bitches club only." Like,
I love Everglow.
please, like it was so good.
Everglow.
And they were, and I love that because they were just like, you know what? I'm gonna say it in Korean. I'm gonna say goodbye in Korean, but I'm gonna say it in English, in Spanish, and in French, so you can get the hint. Bye bye.
So you know that I'm just done.
Yeah,
Bye.
I'm done. Bye. I'm over this. Let's go and cue the dance break. Like,
With the military outfits and just I was like, okay.
yeah, exactly. Everglow is such a good group. I'm still mad about this visa situation.
They are.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I understand, Carolina.
And the maknae, the main dancer, I'm not sure what her name is, but the Chinese one, she's so adorable. I love her. The next comeback we're going to talk about, myself and Tarika will take this one as the resident rebels of the group. Red Velvet came back with the title track, Umpah Umpah.
Not to be confused with the Oompa Loompas.
How did I know some dumb shit was going to come out of her mouth? I just knew it. I just knew some dumbass shit was going to be said.
I can't help it.
But Red Velvet came back with a red concept this time around with Oompa Oompa. They've been doing red a lot recently.
I know.
I think it's
I'm
like their
about
last
it,
3
though.
comebacks have been red. So what I love about the song, first of all, is adorable. They look great in their little picnic, like, tie-esque outfits that they had on in Wendy with her pigtails. But what I loved is that they referenced every other title track in the lyrics to the song. And I was just like, it's so cute. They're so adorable. And Solgi, like, on the roof, almost dying. I was like, sis, same.
With her
like,
little
me as hell.
It was so cute.
Boots. She was so cute. My little rebel heart was so full. They were so adorable. And fucking Joy just being like the sunshine of life.
They were doing it for us yeehaws. It's like I dressed her for the
Yeah,
Yeehaw
right?
festival. I was like, she gonna enter the Haga pageant and win herself a picnic. I was so happy.
That's what I said, like, when they first showed up, all in their, like, yeehaw get up. I was just like, wow, they really did it for Texas. They did it just
really
for
did
Texas.
it for the country folk.
It was because Tarika, because of Tarika, just because.
Yeah,
of that.
this was a win for the Texans. Me and Tarika won.
It's a yeehaw event only.
Yeehaw Nation on fleek.
Only people that are from Texas are allowed to listen to this song.
Exactly. I thought it was super cute. I love the little dances that they did. And,
Yeah.
like, even though we're so quite upset with her, Wendy was cute with her short hair.
You're right.
We'll just say that.
And her pigtails. And, you know, as much as I love the velvet side of Red Velvet, the red side is also really great. And I'm here
I know
the
people always
summery-
hate on their red songs, but I love their red concept.
I love
The only
it.
one that I was like about was Zimzalabi.
Yep, same.
I was like, okay.
Honestly, I'm glad that they, like, because Simsalabim, I feel like it came out, last month? So,
Something
honestly,
like that,
I'm
yeah, I
glad
was
that they
super
just
sure.
came back with this one. I'm just like, great, we can forget all about Simsalabim.
I actually like it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's just not my favorite. It was just like, it threw me off.
It's I.
But I love this.
My favorite Red Velvet song is Red Concept song, so
Yeah, mine too. Red flavor
Rookie.
is my jam.
Okay. Well, for our last comeback that we're gonna be talking about is for a band called IZ, and
that we have all actually fallen in love with in the past 6 hours.
It took like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Like, it was
it
just
literally
like,
did.
At the same time, like we started watching the video. I swear to God, at the same time, because all of a sudden our group chat, we were like, "Yo!"
And all of us sent the same picture of like the same guy.
same
and then
guy.
I sent like a helpful guide video, and then we were all like, "Yo, this one," and I was like, "The drummer," and Cynthia was like, "Guitar," and then Carolina was like, "Bass," and then we were just neck deep in IZ madness, and now we're here talking about their comeback Final Kiss. And
Yes.
I
which
would
is
just like to
so
say,
good.
So I've been listening to IC for like a hot minute. So I remember like their last comeback.
She's been holding out,
And-
is what she means.
Yeah,
Like,
bitch. Why
yeah.
the fuck?
Their
What?
last comeback, I feel like their last comeback, there were so many comebacks that I didn't put it in there. I was just like, well, they don't know whatever this is, so whatever. Let's work
Bitch,
it
and
out.
you know we love
And-
bands. How dare you?
Things
I do
happen.
that all the time with my R&B bops. You guys are like, who is this person? I'm like, well, if you don't know who it is, listen to it, bitch. The fuck you mean, who is it? That's why I put it on there, so you listen to it. And then we listen to it, and then y'all are like, oh my God, I'm in love with this. And I'm sitting in the corner like, yeah, you should have fucking listened to me. I told you to listen to them. And look, you're here. You're here. Cynthia was trying to track down a whole ass man I put on the fucking podcast.
Right.
Oh, he was a fine ass.
But yeah, but I see, like, they're so good. And this song, first of all, they got me with this heavy, like, electric guitar that they have in here. It's
Oh my
beautiful.
God, the guitarist.
Yes, and the guitarist
Girl, I
is
feel that.
fine. Okay, listen.
He's so fine.
But I love it. I love the
His
good
name
vibes.
is Hyunjun, by the way.
I love the good vibes of this song, like, and it reminds me of like an anime intro, but at the same time, it was like a mix between that and like an all-time low track all together in one.
I feel it.
Oh my God,
I feel it.
Yeah,
I got your picture. I'm coming with you.
exactly.
Kill me yet.
Like
Middle school.
it was just so dope to see it, and the sound of it. They have like an awesome guitar riff like in the middle of it all, and it was just so rock, and they look so good. And even the music video itself, like the different colors that they use for every like set that they have, and like the contrast between like each member, like with the colors and all this stuff, like it was just so good. And I freaking love it, because I feel like we have like the Rose, that's like a more like alternative rock band. You have Day 6, which is like considered like the idol like band. You
And
have
Perfect.
And Flying, who's like more like kind of like this too, but Icy is like a little bit more like hardcore. So
And we
so-
have One We, who's the
yeah,
yes.
and One
and
Way.
talented.
And so, but I feel like with Icy, like why they stand out to me is because they use like the heavier sound of rock. So
Yeah.
again, you have like more guitar riffs and things like that. So it's super dope. I'm glad you
about
guys are falling in love with them.
Well, their fandom name is I Love, which is fitting
Yes.
because I love these motherfuckers.
So cute.
I am like, so I went on a fucking downward journey, and it wasn't even like, I didn't even listen to the full song. I listened to maybe a minute. I saw the drummer, and I was like, I need to know everything about you as a human being. And his name is Minsuk, well, his real name is, and his stage name is Woosu. And I'm just like, you know what? You Woosu, the finest man I've seen in my life. The way he was drumming was putting me
The
through
way
it.
he was drunk.
And then
He was
It's
doing
true,
the,
though.
like the little barrel. That was so cute.
Yes.
And then I watched the performance video for their song Eden, and he was topless, y'all. No shirt, just with the leather,
Yeah.
with a leather jacket, no shirt on, drumming. He was like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, and
It's
then
great.
I watched the Unhelpful Guide, and he's just like a little pudding pop, and he's so adorable and so cute. And he was born in '99, which makes me want to jump off the cliff.
Wait, how old is? Please don't tell me he's a 95.
Oh no, they're all young.
They're
Okay,
all
good.
like 90. They're
Oh
all
wait, no,
90,
not good that
99.
he's young. Good that he's not a 95 liner.
99, 98, 99, and 2000.
Oh my God, they're
2000.
young.
They're baby
Hold
Yeah,
on.
they're babies.
They're like 80s.
Wow. Wait, who's your bias?
That's my
Carolina?
man's.
Well, I mean, I've always looked at the guitarist and the bassist,
The bassist is the maknae.
which
So the bassist. That's
Yeah,
what
so
like
the
so
Wow.
the bassist.
I have not decided yet, because again, I don't know much about them.
Jihu is
That's
the
my man.
guitarist.
I
Oh,
saw a
he's so
picture of him. I
fine.
said, "Who that?" And then
Yeah.
I started the music video, and he said, "Darn!" I said, "Yep, that one."
By next week, we'll know their whole entire life story, so just watch out for that.
Who, they're great. Everyone should listen to their music because their music is great.
Their music is amazing.
Yeah, especially Eden.
It is
So good.
Oh
amazing.
my God.
Wow.
Also, shout out to Angel by them too, because that's a bop.
Oh yeah, she showed.
Or Eden.
Yep, Eden is the superior bop right there and then. But yeah, but this song, Final Kiss, amazing. I feel like because we're ending summer, it feels like with lyrics wise and whatnot, it's like the ending of like the summer fling is over. So yeah, but it was good. Again, the guitar did it for me.
IZ Final Kiss, a bopper, bopper, bop. We love a band in this household.
We do.
Yes.
My track record from my teenage years of being in love with drummers has continued heavily. So, literally, my bias in CM Blue, drummer. Bias in One We, drummer. Bias in IZ, drummer. Bias in And Flying, drummer.
But not the rose.
Not the rose. Or day 6.
I mean, he my number 2 in the rose.
What about Lisa?
Hajun.
Day 6, Doan is just a cute little puppy. I can't.
Dude.
It's his
love this
birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes, it's his birthday.
Also,
Happy
shout
birthday
out
to you.
shout out to Ong Sung Woo because it's her birthday too. Because it's the 25th of August. Yay.
Oh my god.
Even though she's a fake ass supporter and still hasn't watched his drama.
Listen, it's a lot going on right now. Okay. Okay.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Because I'm not emotionally prepared. Okay, so give me a break.
We're gonna wrap up with songs of the week. My song of the week this week is CIX. What you want?
Ooh.
A bop.
What you want it?
My song of the week is Hero by One Us.
I thought you were
No,
Enrique
not
Iglesias. Yes.
I can be
Your hero, baby.
I can kiss away
He was going through it.
Oh my god.
Anyway, the that song is a superior song. I say for everyone a song, but it is such a good song. If you hear one like song that's not their title tracks, listen to that one.
My songs of the week
Plural.
are
Beautiful.
Hi by Luna, because I love that song so much. Even before I saw it live, and I saw it live, and I've just been listening to it every day since.
It's so good. It's so
Oh my
good.
god.
Yes.
And then my second song of the week is Dream Run by NCT Dream. It's a bop. Just saying.
Ooh,
And my
we
man's
love.
voice is beautiful.
I also have 2 songs of the week. Yay! My first song is Stylish by Luna.
Hey.
So there's that. And then my second song is Spark by JBJ95.
Oh god, here she goes. She gonna talk about Kenta now. Y'all ready?
Listen, I just love Kenta. Let me love him. He's so cute.
I love how Terika is so right. Every time she says backhoe, it's like, no! Every time she says Kenta, it's Kenta.
Wait, why is he in your like bias list? Ooh. Cause I know Ong up there too, bitch. So like, what's the truth?
I have a feeling that it's Yugyum, Ong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, after that, I don't know.
Literally.
After that, I have no idea.
Kinsey suggested that we have like an episode when it's like a slow news week that we like go over our bias list.
We should, cause
I need to figure my life out too.
Yeah.
I have like 1 and 2 and 2.5, but that's about it.
What is the list
I get it.
gonna consist of? Like how many numbers? 25? Is like
No,
like
we're
top
gonna do a top 10
Okay.
and the most,
God.
and you could only have 2 doubles. So you could have like 2 number 2s and 2 number 6s, but you can't be like, oh, my bias is like these 8 people at number 2, these 9 people at number 3.
Yeah,
No,
so
no.
you can't do ATs for all 2.
Okay,
No.
first of all, I can name ATs as a group as my bias. You guys can't tell
No,
No, remember, that's 8 people.
Literally, in the list I sent Kenzie and Terika, it was Jimin, June, ATs. That's the way it's
Well,
gonna
I guess
stay.
no, she can only do half of ATs because you could only have 2 doubles. That's the rules.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
I explained this when we were eating last week. Oh, we were together last week. Anyway, when we were together last week, and I was like, okay, this is my list. I was like, tay 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 tay
Yes.
Youngjo, tay 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 tay,
just
and
kept
then I have to
going.
do like my idols, and now I really have to think about it actually.
Listen, I just want to love who I want to love. Why is that such a bad thing? Leave me
I'm
alone.
not saying you can't love them, but you gotta rank them.
No, I equally love people. Okay.
No, that's false.
Yeah, well, that's you, Cynthia. Some people don't pay favorites.
Damn, no.
That's how it's gonna go.
well,
It's gonna be
Anywho.
Jim and June, ATs,
NC.
and then I'll figure out the rest.
Oh my god.
So whether you have ATs on your bias list as your number 3 as a whole group, like I do, and will stay that way forever, or you're looking at pictures of Raven at the airport, weirdo, or looking at pictures of Hobie shirtless at the airport, or screaming over Kenta, Carolina,
Baby.
or just trying to live your life and continuously being attacked by your friends, like me. Make sure you always
Fangirl on.
AT
Wow.
is still going to be my top.